Aloha and bonjour, and welcome back to the Aloha Indian channel. I'm Open Door, you can call me OD. And I'm back with another new build video. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at our dock mains. So, this build is based around these first two cards, Bravado and Sadist. I feel bad anytime I use a healing item on myself as a dock. So with Bravado and Sadist, we're gonna basically completely eliminate that need. So first of all, Bravado, when a teammate within 15 meters receives trauma damage, heal 15% of that amount as trauma health. And then Sadist, when a teammate within 15 meters receives 5 or more damage, gain 20% of that damage as temp health. These two combined are basically our Charitable Soul. So we just have to worry about keeping our teammates topped off as much as possible with ultrasonic wound therapy. Yes, that very powerful new card that came with the update. Ultrasonic wound therapy, heal 1 health each second over 7 seconds to nearby teammates. We can spam that up to 4 times, so it stacks 4 times. And with the healing efficiency cards that we're gonna add later, it becomes even more powerful. So these new devices are very ammo hungry. So as I noted in my last build video, we want to bring as many on your marks as possible. So I would say minimum 2, if possible 4. When you have 4 stacked, you receive 30% of your ammo capacity back every time a horde is triggered. This is absolutely clutch, especially when you're trying to spam out the ultrasonic wound therapy to give your teammates and yourself that damage buff. Because ultrasonic wound therapy will be healing you more than the damage you're taking in. To make sure we have even more ammo, we're gonna bring these next 2 cards, Ammo Belt, which gives us 50% ammo capacity and 15% reload speed, and Ammo Pouch, which is another 25% ammo capacity and 2.5% bullet damage, which is nice because we want to add something to the offense. We don't want to just be passively sitting behind our team. The next 2 cards are recommended for as many people to stack as possible, but at the bare minimum, make sure your dock has them. So, of course, Fit as a Fiddle, that gives us 20% bolstered health. That is that extra bar that sits over the top of our health bar. And Well Rested, which gives us additional overheal. If you are the dock of your team, especially if you're in No Hope, the dock is pretty much required to bring Needs of the Many. In No Hope, there are no extra lives given. You have to bring this or you're going to be in very big trouble. The biggest thing with dock is you don't want people dying so that you have to use defibs. With our Medical Pro, which is of course the most essential dock card, every time you use a defib or a first aid, you recover 15 trauma and 1 extra life. That 1 extra life is especially crucial in No Hope. So, sorry docks, you have to bring Needs of the Many and you have to bring Medical Pro. Those are probably the 2 most essential dock cards, especially in No Hope. Amped Up is always nice. So each time a horde is triggered, your team gains 20 health. Now, you'll see that I'll leave the team in red sometimes because I know that 20 health is incoming. EMT Bag is going to increase our healing efficiency. Now, Medical Expert, we tested this last night and we found it's really helpful. So if you can get 4 people to stack Medical Expert, that turns your team effect into 60% healing efficiency on top of your EMT bag. So that's 110% healing efficiency, which will double your ultrasonic wound therapy. Our last 2 cards, Box of Bags, that's going to give everybody on the team an additional support item inventory so that other people can carry healing items for you. And then finally, as always, I recommend you need 1 copper card, at least in every deck. And right now, we have been running Bounty Hunter because Bounty Hunter procs in the tunnels so that you get the full amount on every level. So I know Lucky Pennies is bugged right now, but I generally don't run bugged cards because then I'll just have to change the video or update something. So I'll share a video of this deck in action. I hope it helps you come up with some new ideas. And if you have any additional tips, anything that can help make the deck more powerful, please share in the comments. Thank you for all the feedback. Thank you for all the likes. Aloha, miigwech, mahalo. Stay safe, stay tuned. I love when they do the whole entire Thriller dance in an animation before they drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The slasher does a pretty long one sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you're not sure if he's dead.
Yeah.